Yes, we'll see about that. Well, our people, this is Drew, your lonely author, coming to you with episode number 2 of The Lonely Author on YouTube. Thank you for coming back. Hope everyone is well. I'm doing kind of okay. It was a little bit of a strange night for me. I am taping this. It's Valentine's night. It's about 11:30 right now. A couple hours ago, I had a meal in one of my favorite restaurants. It's Fogo de Chao. It's a Brazilian restaurant here in Orlando. It's right on International Drive. It's a great place to eat. If you ever come down here and you want to have something special, Fogo de Chao on International Drive. Tonight I want to do things a little bit different. It's late, so I want to tell you a bedtime story. But before I do, please like or comment. Tell me what you think of the videos, the concept of this page, anything you want. Just leave a like or a comment, even a simple hello to let me know you've been here. All of that would help increase the odds of this channel being successful. And if you like the content, please subscribe. Thank you. It's almost midnight now. It's getting late, so I think it's the perfect time for a bedtime story. I call this little story Another Valentine's Day. To protect the innocent, she will remain nameless. After hours in the beauty salon, she was almost ready for the big night. I was perfecting herself with a pedicure and a manicure, and the hair washed and dried exactly the way he liked it. She applied red lipstick to those thick, sensual lips. Oh my God, she's got such a beautiful mouth. It's been so... Wait a minute. Drew, snap out of this. You're telling a story. Yes, she applied lipstick to those lips. She suddenly dashed to the bed. This was a terrible idea. What was she thinking? How could she go through with this? She finally dragged herself out of bed. She was determined. She's a strong woman and she's going to prove it to herself. She would go through with this night no matter how uncomfortable it may become. And I'm going to show self-control. I'm not going to comment on her gorgeous lips. She hopped into her car. She turned on the radio. It was already preset to her favorite station, 98.6. Love 24 hours a day. Love without commercial interruption. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Trying to forget my feelings of love. Her eyes become moist. We're not sure if it's because of the big night or my terrible singing. We'll leave that up to you. Outside the restaurant, she hesitates. This is actually her last chance to back out. Ladies, in a future episode, we'll have to talk about women's hosiery and what it does to me. But for now, back to the story. She finally dares to go into the restaurant. She provides her name to a gentleman at the counter. He finds the reservation. He looks up at her and then looks down into the monitor again to confirm what he saw. He finally suggested that she wait in the lounge and he would get her when her table was ready. 20 minutes later, her table was ready. She walked through the restaurant, avoiding eye contact. She didn't want to look at anyone. She didn't want anyone looking at her. A young, inexperienced waiter comes up to her. He asks her if she wants to order a drink or if she prefers to wait for her date. Fighting back the tears, she smiles. She looks around the restaurant. There was a couple at every table except hers. She smiles, looks at the waiter, and orders her drink. In another city, in another restaurant, I sit at my table alone. I look at the couples around me. Everyone's scrolling through their phones. I ask myself, whatever happened to romance? A young waiter comes to me. He asks me if I wanted to wait for my date or would I like to order a drink while I wait. I smile and I let him know that I'm eating alone. Tonight was the perfect night for love and romance, although she didn't experience it, and neither did I. Perhaps next year things will be different. Perhaps next year she will have a date. Perhaps next year things will be different. Perhaps next year I won't be alone. This is your lonely author signing off. Until next time.